for me. And my best friend over here, Terry. Terry, say it. This is my 21st meeting here. And for the first 15, 20 years, they were the most boring meetings I've ever been to in my life. They give us like a 5-minute break. And you were dying for this thing to be over. And now it's like, this is great now. But anyway, Steve's been my best friend for 40 years. I've been blessed to have him as a friend. Just like I've been blessed to have a mess of people like you guys. Okay? At Diamond Bar High School, Steve never missed a game. Did all kinds of crazy things. Not just for football, I'm talking band, ASB, everything. Anytime anybody needed anything, Steve was there. And over the years, there's an earthquake, there's a Hurricane Katrina, there's this going on, there's that going on. Steve would give me a call. Let's go. And he would just pass out this, that, and everything else for nothing. That's just who he is. He's a great guy. I think about it. There's so many wonderful kids that have come through our district. It's unbelievable. And I know there's a boatload of teachers out here. You guys are fabulous. My daughter actually taught at Castle Rock for 10 years. Go Rock, baby. Used to be Becky Beatty, now it's Becky Roche. Shouts out to her. And my wife was an elementary principal forever, so we know education. And what you guys go through, unbelievable. Unbelievable, okay? But over the years, we've had some fabulous teams. Fabulous teams. And it's not me. I'm not a good coach. It's the players. Okay, Steve actually coached with us for a year. He's the busiest guy on the planet, and I help him. Hey, come on, coach. We're 9-1, Steve. Yeah. We had a tough break. The referee kind of gave us a bad deal. But 3 years ago, I'm watching TV or something. ESPN calls me and says, "Hey, Jason Wright, your running back, is just the number, or is just the first African-American president of an NFL team. How is he?" So I talked to him about 20, 30 minutes. And I said, I had 50 kids on the team just like that. They overcame the bad coaching. But over the years, and I've been at some tremendous schools. St. John Bosco, Diamond Bar, wonderful athletes. What they've done has amazed me over the years. But I'm thinking about it. The winningest quarterback we've had, 2 of them. This is all the schools I've ever been at. Ryan, Maine. Where's Ryan? Was he big? No. Was he strong? No. Was he tough? No. Okay? But we're in a position to win back-to-back CIF titles. The kid gets hurt, Ryan steps in. I won't tell you, he was nicknamed Chopped Liver because he wasn't a starter. And I mean that, I love you, Brian, you know that. And we end up being CIF champs. Again, back-to-back, 98, 99. And it wasn't me, it's players just like him. Okay? But it's unbelievable. I got a call for somebody 2 years ago. Hey, Maine just became the principal at Walnut. And I remember Walnut, the only thing I know about Walnut, they used to tar and feather me when we used to play. I don't think they can do that now, but you know. But back in the day, because that was good stuff then, but you can't get away with that now. Okay, so what happens is, Maine wins us another CIF title. But I told myself, those kids going to Walnut High are going to have fun. And they're going to be put in a position to win. And I said to myself, I'd love to teach at Walnut High because he's got your back. That's the way it is. But I turn the page one step further. Rich Gonzales. Where's Rich at? Rich was more of an athlete than you, Ryan. But that was okay. I can say it now. But anyway, Rich wins 26 games in 2 years. And you only played 10 games plus the playoffs. I mean, do the math. That was totally unbelievable. But Rich, I followed his career at Oregon State, Fullerton. He'd come back, coach, I'm thinking about teaching and coaching. I'd say, hey, you're a natural, do this. He was nervous. I remember he came in my office 2 or 3 times. I said, Rich, you can do it. It's what God gave you to do. And over his career has been fantastic. But I just think of all the great things you guys do for kids. I love you and thank you very much. So promise. The last thing, and Rich and Ryan will tell you this, before every game, I mean, we're leaving body parts in the field. I tell them, just like I'm telling you guys now, do your best and have fun. Thank you.